In a world where we call our celebrities stars. A world that celebrates our icons with a star on the boardwalk. A culture that speaks to a mystical truth. The stars have aligned. What is it about the stars that we inherently know?
Listen, but I'm going to give you my astrology story. And this is a crazy story, and 100% of it is true.
To Charlemagne and 50 Cent.
I think a lot of that is the Cancer in you too. Like I'm big on astrological stuff. I'm a Cancer. I think Cancer's got a big heart.
Cash Doll.
I'm gonna go with my Pisces friends. Hey, Mark.
And even the queen herself, Beyonce.
Hi.
So what is it about the stars? This information will save your life.
Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome back to Hip Hop Astrology TV. I'm your host, Ampu, aka the Urban Guru, coming through off that mothership, man. Hey, man, this one here reaches home for me, right? We talking about Meek Mill. This is special. The reason why this is special for me is because I remember being part of the grit, the grind. I'm talking about the Flamers mixtapes. I'm talking about being in Black and Nobel, meeting Meek Mill. I'm talking when he wasn't on, and looking at that grind, and seeing where he is now is just phenomenal. And really being in the position to be like, damn, when I think about it, Meek Mill's art and creativity and being connected to the culture actually put food on my table for me and my family because we were selling the mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? So this is, from the heart and personal. So let's get started. As I said to Meek on Twitter, boy, you got the potential to be the biggest billionaire the game has ever seen, especially in the hip hop culture. Because, and I always say, you have to have intellectual curiosity. You really do. You have to have intellectual curiosity. And, I posed the question to myself, what if billionaires all have something in common based off of not just their habits, but what if there's a spiritual cosmic significance if planets were in a certain configuration when they was born versus everybody else? So it led me to study billionaires, and I figured out that pattern, which I'll talk just a brief little bit about certain aspects of it. But you heard it before because I'm not giving up the game on that. That's a whole new thing that's coming forth, billionaire astrology. It's very important to understand that because I always start these videos with the famous quote from J.P. Morgan, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. You know what I mean? So Meek Mill is a Taurus. When he's born, the sun is approaching the Taurus constellation, as you can see. A Taurus is the zodiac sign for money, okay? Values. Wall Street knows this because their emblem for a growth, good financial market is called a bull market. The emblem for Merrill Lynch is the bull. So Wall Street is really aligning themselves up. Their financial culture is in alignment with a spiritual cosmic phenomenon called Taurus the Bull, okay? Meek Mill, as with all Tauruses, are the walking embodiment of this cosmic principle. It don't mean every Taurus is going to have money, of course not, but you have to make that decision to go after it if that's what you want to do. So, being a Taurus, he is also born with a famous marker. I keep showing this marker of how you can get big money with Jupiter and Venus in alignment, perfect alignment with each other, as you can see. Now, he's born with this. I've showed you in 2 different relationship videos, Gia Casey and DJ Envy, they have Jupiter and Venus in the same position. This is going to produce a very healthy, productive, successful relationship. If Venus represents marriage and love, and it also represents money, and Jupiter represents abundance and good luck and good fortune, then what's the nature of the relationship going to be like? Good fortune with marriage, this is a good marriage. Good fortune with money, you know, this is good. Jay-Z and Beyonce has the exact same thing, okay? So Meek Mill was actually born with this by himself. He don't need nobody else to come along and tap it, although that's going to be good, but he's born with this particular alignment within him, okay? And this is very interesting to see it play out because he's always around Mike Rubin, billionaire. He was just in a meeting with Jamie Dimon, CEO of Chase Bank, you know what I'm saying? That's that billionaire talk. So he's in training. He's a billionaire in training. You see what I'm saying? And knowing what I know, it's like, yo, this is crazy. This is a beautiful thing. Now, we established that he's a Taurus. Taurus is the bull. That's money. Let's look at the playing cards that we play spades with, because the playing cards is a calendar system. That's what it is. So there are 4 suits, okay? You have diamonds. Diamonds represent earth, the earth signs. The earth signs deal with money, success, career, work, okay? Virgo, work, 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 work. Can you outwork Michael Jackson, Beyonce, hell, DJ Envy, hell, even Joe Budden? These people have a tremendous work ethic. That's Virgo, work, 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 work. Taurus, Master P, the money. You understand? Game changer. You dig, man? I got to do one on P. Come think about it. Because he was Master P is a rare phenomenon in the matrix of reality that actually was pivotal to get us to a new age. I'm going to do Master P. But, you know, the Taurus, the Virgo, and the Capricorn. Keisha Kayor, big Capricorn. All right? I always salute her on the Cap energy. You know what I mean? So these are the diamonds. The diamond energy is symbolic for Earth. The cups, the hearts. The hearts is synonymous with love. Love is synonymous with emotion, feeling, intuitiveness, nurturing, caring, crying even. That's water. Those are the water signs. Pisces, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, okay? Now, swords is the spades. The spade look like a sword. That deals with air. Air deals with communication and ideas. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And then the last one is clubs. Clubs is fire. Fire deals with creativity, that spark, on the move, on the go, okay? And those are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of vibe, okay? So the playing cards has 4 suits, which represents the 4 elements of the zodiac, okay? Now, there's 52 cards, okay? There's 52 weeks in a year, okay? Now, if you want to say, hey, pay attention, each suit has 13 cards, okay? If you understand the moon within the 365-day calendar system, or 52 weeks, the moon will be 13 new moons within the calendar year and 12 full moons, or it would be 13 full moons and 12 new moons. So there is a 12-13 ratio dealing with the moon, okay? Now, if you want to say, well, 52 cards, 52 weeks in a year, 5 + 2 is 7. If you want to add numerology, that's fine, because you do go through 7 52-day periods. So what's 7 times 52? 364. What's the 365th? The big joker that you never put in the deck. See? So this thing, these cards, is really a divination system of how you keep time. Okay? Now, Meek Mill, who we established is a Taurus, which deals with money, he just so happened to be a diamond. Not just any diamond either. Because think about it. The ace is new beginnings. 2 is partnership. 3 is creativity. 4 is stability. 5 could be motion, moving around, travel. Okay? 6 more of a karmic thing. Each number has a meaning. Meek Mill is the fucking king of diamonds. He's the highest of the diamonds, and he's a Taurus, and he has Jupiter, the planet of abundance and good fortune and success, in a perfect straight alignment with Venus, the planet of money, relationships, things of that nature. Okay. So we can expect some very, very prosperous things from Meek Mill, provided he makes the decision to pursue happiness. Very important to do that and stay away from the sucker dumb shit. Okay. Now, let's switch gears a little bit because I want to talk about, we'll get into two things. We'll get into the political aspect real fast, and then we get into a cold red and we out of here. The political aspect of Meek Mill and what I find very interesting, because you see it's about justice, criminal justice reform now. Okay, he's rolling with billionaire Mike Rubin. Okay, I had this little rhyme where I said something like,
it's time that I check. The Union be Confederates. Ain't no shackles on their neck. Abe Lincoln, that's respect. The slaves are free. Escape from the Confederacy. I'm rolling with the Union, so fuck Robert Lee. School them. Niggas on top now. Ain't no slavery. They can't keep a nigga down. No. Corporate want a sponsorship. We the big fish, nigga, that's a partnership. Apple gave Dr. Dre a Billy. Philly Mike Rubin said free Meek Millie. Sprint gave Hove 200 milli. Fuck Illuminati cause your niggas sound silly. Biatch. Always on that hating shit. You the house nigga hating on Harriet.
So what I'm saying is, in a nutshell, we have to understand that Philadelphia's history has always been instrumental dealing with the freedom of black folks. Before this country even became a country in the late 1700s, in the 1600s, the Quakers, known as the Society of Friends, was already on the record in Germantown of putting on the record that they wanted to free slaves and educate black people, and slavery was just some fucked up shit. The soil of Philadelphia is an abolitionist freedom type of energy. Okay? You have to understand this. So now when you see Meek and you see what appears to be a white Jewish guy, this is really a cosmic play that's retelling itself on the political soil to get us to the next phase of evolution. Okay? So this is going to be very important to watch this catalyst take place because, again, that soil, the landmass itself, has always been a proponent of love and freedom. Okay? So just watch it. Now, the next thing is, let's just deal with the code red. Okay? So, again, code red means this is a time where you need to beef up your security at home and when out in the world, especially when out in the world. This is a time where you need to have the burglary system on. Everybody needs to be super duper on point because if something's going to happen, the likelihood of it happening increases at this time. Okay. And so you want to be careful with sharp instruments, hot things. This is guns, knives, irons. Make sure the stove is off for the kids and stuff because this is fires. Okay, this is arguments, fights, stabbings, shootings. It gets very nasty, accidents. In fact, when in your car, you need to, what my man Gunplay, that's why I ride with the Bible on the dash, right? So you can open up the Bible and go to a certain psalm, the psalm that deals with protection, okay? You can have that on the dashboard or you can have it in the back. You can have what the Spanish community does is they roll with rosary beads with the cross on the rear view mirror hanging. You can do what the Jewish culture does, and they have these cards that they travel with known as the traveler's card or prayer for travelers. Okay. Certain people wear certain medallions. Shout out to Tip. He's tapping in at this particular time when he's wearing his Eye of Fatima, or known as the Hamza, the hand with the eye in it, which is designed to repel negative energy. Okay. So this is a time to be careful with your travels. This is also a time where you could use the power of light, visualizing gold light. DJ Khaled be showing you the game when he's out in the sun and he's like, look at Josh shining his light on me. That is a very intelligent thing to do. In fact, if you go back and you look into the Egyptian, which is by far one of the greatest civilizations to live, for sure, we can give them that. These cats were heavy on solar sciences, where you see a sun disk and these rays coming down touching the man. and whatnot. Are these men giving up praises to the sun? Okay. And so you can actually channel that light and have that gold light protect you as a person, your loved ones, and the vehicle that you're traveling in. Okay. Very important to understand this. And then you got to also understand your own motherfucking karma, to be honest with you. Okay. Now, there's things you can do to negate your shit, but some shit, everything will be justified and balance itself out at the end of the day. All right. Now, this cold red time will be from what I have here, April the 6th. It starts. And it is approaching the dead on exact energy that's most intense from April the 6th to April 22nd. This is the first phase. Then from the 22nd, it phases out on May the 6th. So that's a whole month. So the first phase, the first cycle is April 6th to May the 6th. And when it starts, April the 6th, it's approaching and getting very intense up to April 22nd. After the 22nd, the energy starts to fade itself out and it's completely gone on May 6th. However, I'm looking at, because Meek Mill is a Taurus, Mars in the sky, which represents anger, bloodshed, gunshots and shit, is in Aquarius. Aquarius to Taurus, that's an issue. That's a square. Somebody can come at you sideways. Since Mars is the nigga with the pistol, now we can say, oh, watch out, because somebody gonna come at you sideways with the pistol. You understand what I'm saying? Or you can be in an accident. You understand what I'm saying? This is when you gotta be on your square for real. This is what it means by being on your square, all right? So the second cycle is because now Meek has Mars in Gemini. And so after Mars leaves Aquarius comes May 29th, Mars will be in Pisces. That's going to square Meek Mill's Mars when he had Mars in Gemini. That's the issue. So now another cycle starts from May the 29th. It gets intense up to June 13th, and then the energy fades out on June the 30th. So the second cycle is from May 29th to June 30th. The energy increases from the May 29th to June the 13th. So there's two cycles that you have to be aware of. April the 6th to May 6th, May 29th to June 30th. And like I said, the days in the middle that I gave, those are the intense days. So from the beginning point to the intense day in the middle, it's like the dude is coming up on you. The other times is he's there, but he's backing up, making sure he don't see you, but he still want to hit you, but he backing up. So you got to be real careful at this particular time. Okay, if you have any tension, when you see me give a cold red, if you know how to calculate this stuff for yourself, you got to make sure that you don't have any suppressed anger. You need to get that shit out now. A positive thing to do would be to work out and to physically, and it don't want to drain itself mentally through meditation. It has to be a physical sweat. Okay, working out, riding bikes, working towards your passions and shit, and just doing your thing. Okay, and so that's for anybody if you know how to measure this cold red thing. All right, so I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Click the thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your notifications. In fact, copy and paste the link, take it over to Twitter, or go to Meek Mill's whatever page, Instagram, and say, hey, nigga, check out HipHop Astrology TV on YouTube. He just put you on, all right? Because the last thing, sincerely, hear me out, and I'm going to start adding a new outro on these videos. I've definitely went on the record and predicted many things, and lack of me having a publicist and team or whatever the case may be, I don't know, and whatnot, right? These people, for whatever reason, they didn't get the information, and then the event came to pass. All right. So with that, again, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. See y'all on the next one. Oh, and if you want to see someone that you're interested in, you want to see how it plays out, put it in the comment section below. Drop it in the comment section. I'll try my best to get to them, and we can really build on this information. All right. You need me, get at me. Love you. Appreciate you. Peace.
Prophecy is what we all have to go by now.